I welcome you for this class, introductory class on the importance of yoga. The Indian government is trying hard and they have spread yoga throughout the world. But still we see in our country, yoga is not valued the way it is valued in other part of the world. We need to think over it, what is the reason. Today I will try to explain you the very importance of yoga and how it helps us for the modern man. Okay, just before I would like to introduce myself just quickly. Okay, so this is me. I have been practicing yoga for last more than 15 plus years, and whenever I get time on the weekends and all that, I teach yoga in the parks. This is the Botanical Garden, KBR Park, and somewhere here my son is sitting and also with me he's doing meditation when he was 4 or 5 years old. And here I have been with this is last year, this office. I have been with many companies. I just go and just take the classes on free. I have been with the Microsoft. I have been with the Google, Capgemini, GE, Reliance, many more companies. And I'm very happy that our department has realized this and they are giving me opportunity to take this class. Thank you, sir. Okay, and if any one of you in your society, if you feel that you need to know yoga, you can call me. I'll be coming on my expenses. I will be going on my expenses. Just let me know. I'm interested to teach people what the yoga is and how it can be a panacea for all the wrong things happening with the modern man today. How many of us are able to correlate with this picture? These are the weapon of mass destructions. Anyone can find this guy somewhere nearby you or in your house? Anyone can correlate? Yeah, this is our picture on Saturdays or Sundays or what. This is how we spend most of the time. And you know, in last some years, okay, I will be just finishing at 12 o'clock, okay? And I will try to just see that how I make it interesting. Okay, last some 3-4 generation. Earlier, what we used to do for our living? Okay, anyone? What we used to do for our living? We used to work in the farms. Okay, we used to grow in the field and all that. That was the way we used to make our livelihood, or that is how we used to spend the time. But now what has happened? Now in post what's industrialization, suddenly our lifestyle has changed. In last 1 or 2 generations, or this generation mainly, what has happened? The source of our income is from the more we sit, the more we earn, right? And then now post-corona, what has happened? A new concept has come. What is that? Work from home. So that is adding what? Fuel to the fire. Earlier we were moving to some extent, but now there are no movement at all. Okay, and we people, especially we sit from morning 10 to 6. Most of the time we sit in the office. And it's not with us, it's for most of us that is happening. And if we sit for more time, then what will happen? We'll see the consequences. Okay, what if I say you, for all the modern problem, there is one cure, there is a pill. If you take that pill, it will take care of your physical, mental, intellectual, spiritual, all the problem. It will take care of all your system, whether nervous system, respiratory system, digestive system, excretory system, or musculoskeletal system. It will improve your immune, it will improve your digestion, it will improve your circulation, everything. Would you like to take that pill? And if I say it's free of cost, how many of you would like to take it? Nobody is interested, I know that one. Okay, and the name of that pill is the yoga, okay? And it comes free of cost, and it comes now at your doorstep also. If you are interested, I will be taking online classes in YouTube free of cost. If you are interested, let me know, you can join me, okay, virtually. But we are not interested in our health. Why we are not interested? Unless it become very urgency, okay, no? Then only we spend some time on ourselves. Now what we have seen, the modern people, they are going to gym, okay? When we go to the gym, what we do? We are working on our bulk muscles. And this guy, whole day in the morning, for now new generation, they go to the gym, 2-3 hours they build the bulk muscles, and then with the bulk muscles, they work on, with the finger they work. Do you think, you know, within 3-4 hours, he will be tired. His muscles have the mitochondria which do not have oxygen, okay? So in the yoga, we tell don't tighten the muscle. They should be loosened. Okay? We should not work on the bulk muscles. We have to work on our smaller muscles so we can have more movement. Okay? So yoga take care of those things. Quickly, most of us, we think yoga is just some physical exercise. This is how we take yoga, right? What do you think? How you define yoga? Anyone? What is the yoga? Give some definition from women's side. One definition of yoga, please. How you perceive yoga? What is yoga? Breathing exercise is yoga. What is yoga? Developing flexibility. From this side, Raghuram sir, what is yoga? Way of life. Good answer. Okay. So, what does it mean, way of life? So, this is how yoga has been propagated. Most of us, we think bending the body, twisting, turning, doing some pranayama, okay, doing some asanas is the yoga. But it is not so.
Union between body and mind.
Yeah. So, it's union between body, mind, and the self. So, there are so many definitions. Quickly, we will go through Samatvam Yoga Uchyati. It means equanimity is the yoga. What does equanimity mean? To stay calm in all situations, no matter what is happening outside. How we perceive it, it depends on us, right? The same person, two persons in the same situation, they interact with the situation in different way. One can respond in different way. He can take a lot of stress. Other person can take it in other way. The person who is calm and peaceful in that situation, he will definitely will come out of that situation in better way. So that is the yoga. Just come next. Yoga karmasya kaushalam. So all these definitions are in Gita. Karma. What is karma? Work. Whatever we do, whether it is clearing some file or whatever it is, making any project. Karmasya kaushalam. Kausalam is excellence. So you see, it's not about bending or twisting body. It's about working. Whatever we are doing, to do with it some skillfulness, okay? To stay in that movement, and when we are not distracted, we are fully in that movement and working on something, definitely that work comes out very beautifully. So yoga teaches us how to stay in that movement. Okay, now also we are sitting here, and many of you may be thinking about some file, right? And this is what happened. And when we are dealing that file, there is some other file going on in our mind. So we are never at that place. And then when I'm doing something in that way, definitely the quality of work will not be that much good as compared to some other person who is there at that moment, right? So yoga is to work something with proper kausalam. Okay, next, skillfulness. Manaha prasmana upaya yoga ityavrittiye. मन के उपाय को योगा कहते हैं. What does it mean? The resources to pacify the mind is called yoga. If at any point of time we go through some issue in life and from somewhere we get an answer to calm down it, so that is yoga. Okay, just to find answer in that situation and not to take much stress, so that is yoga. Yoga is the practice of quietening the mind. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. In mind, whatever fluctuation are there in mind, just you see a wave in ocean, there are so many waves, okay? And when at the deepest of the ocean, do you think there will be same waves, there are same tides at the deepest core of the ocean? Do you think is it so? The deeper we go, the ocean becomes calm and peaceful. So yoga is the way to go deep inside us and to find that quietness within us. And it's possible. We'll see that one. There are different paths of yoga. It's not that you have to do twisting, turning, okay, now doing some relaxation and you excel in the life. They call karma yoga. The person who are doing service to the society in one way or other way, they are also yogis. So we call them karma yogis, okay? Next is jnana yoga. The people who want to find the answer through the intellectualization. They want to see what is this, okay, Atma, okay, what is Sajiv Samadhi, what is Nirvid Samadhi. If they want to find out through some intellectualization, they call Jnana Yoga. Then is Bhakti Yoga, the people who are devoted, okay, they are also yogis in one way or other way. They are emotional people. That is also yoga. And then there is Raja Yoga. What does Raja Yoga mean? Have you heard this name? Raja means Raja, king. Okay, so that is the king of yoga. This is given by yoga. We just see one definition. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha, says Patanjali. So one of these philosophies, 6 philosophies of India, there is one philosophy called Yoga philosophy, and that is given by Patanjali, says Patanjali. And says Patanjali has given the Raja Yoga, the king of yoga, because it covers all the external yoga and the internal yoga. They also call it Ashtanga Yoga. Have you heard? Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. So first 4 are the external yoga and the next 4 are internal yoga. So they take care of our internal mind, consciousness and the external body as well. Okay, next we'll see what are those. Next, so these are the problem what we are facing now, and you may see them just as a picture, but it is not the reality. You just go to next slide and see what is happening. This is an article in 2021 they published it. Okay, so what has I have taken out of it, we'll go to the next slide. This is about India. So this is what happening in India. What is the population on around today? 140 crore, we can take it, okay, on average. Okay, it's in crore. So today, how many people are diabetic? These are non-communicable diseases, like coronavirus. Because of that one, if any disease happen, that is communicable diseases. Okay, it goes from one person to other. For that, we may sometimes feel other person are responsible. Okay, but these are not the thing. They are saying that these non-communicable diseases are killing every year 3 times more what corona has killed. Okay, and for that one, corona is not responsible. We ourselves are responsible. It's a silent killer. Okay, and it's happening. If you just see around you, you will find some diabetic person. How many people are diabetic? 10 crore. Okay, diabetic. Pre-diabetic, around 13, 14 crore. In next 5 years, they will also become diabetic. Okay, hypertension, 30 crore, plus 30 crore. Okay, obesity, 25, BMI more than here and here, and then hypercholesterolemia. What does it mean? It means the deposit of the plaque or the cholesterol around the arteries. So people get heart attack. So how many, what percentage? Around 20%. Mean out of 1.4 billion, how many people? Around 28 crore people are having some problem with they are going to have some problem related with the heart. Okay, these are non-communicable diseases, and every disease here, if there is something which happen externally, so modern science can do something about it. But if something is happening internally, everybody respond differently. Okay, na? And it's not that if I take medicine and I will be able to take or cure it. It's never like that. Every person body react differently to everything. Okay. Once we start taking tablets, we have to just to make it balanced. We have to take it whole life. And the solution is with the yoga. Okay. Next. And they have seen the most of the people, 65% of banking people, they are having one or other of the non-communicable diseases. So where we should take ourselves, whether in banking or IT, where we should take, I think it's banking plus IT plus insurance, everything. So it should go more than that one. Don't you think so? We have more pressure than what banking have. Okay, on these ITs have. Yes or no? So what I want to convey, this figure definitely one or other. Out of 100, 65% of employees are having one or other. Okay. How many of us do regular checking every year? Okay, so just check it. Once you cross 35, please check it. Or otherwise, sometimes things become so adverse, we can't come back. Okay? I'm not just giving some lecture. It's for you. It's your life. Do whatever you want. But what happens when something happens to me? It's not me who is suffering. Who suffer more than me? My family suffers. So not for yourself, but do for your family. Okay? Because we are the bread earner. If we don't take care of ourselves, just think of them and do something. Okay, next. So yoga sahi hoga. How it will happen? Okay, just come next one. External yoga. Firstly, we'll go ahead with the physical yoga. Just quickly. Last time we discussed 5 elements. Today we are not doing anything. We'll be doing next 21st. Five element. Anyone remember? Anyone? Tell me. We are made up of five elements, or otherwise there is no chance that we came out of some other planet. What are those five elements? Quickly, go sequentially. Okay, some logically. Grossest is the gross, earth. Then we can see the earth, we can touch it, we can feel it. Earth means my musculoskeletal system. Okay. Then comes the water. I can see, I can feel. Water means you just see my musculoskeletal system. This is how we are made. My bones and my muscles are made up of earth. Earth has come like this. And my excretory system also is gross. So it's earth element. Then come the water. Just above the excretory system, what is the system there? Urinary system and reproductive system. So that represent the water element. What is the next one? Fire. My digestive system. Then what's the next? Air. My respiratory and my circulatory system. Then comes the next space element, my nervous system. If you are logically, you can understand this is how we are made up of. And it goes in same way. The space has become nervous system, the air, and it goes gross to settle in same way. If I have to take care of five elements, going gym won't work. It take care of only my musculoskeletal system. That too, it makes my cells to have the mitochondria which are not having oxygen. Your body will pain after some time. So we need to have relaxed muscles. So if I have to do something about my musculoskeletal system in yoga, what will help us? What will help us? Asana. If I twist, okay, turn, do so many things, so it will take care of my musculoskeletal system. Okay? If I do so many things on the breathing, move my belly, nollie, dhoti, so many things are there. That will take care of my breathing, my respiratory system, my heart, okay, and the other water element also. We do so many things in the yoga. Mukha dhoti, kriyas are there. If you come to yoga, you will understand. And then we have for nervous system, what we have? Meditation. Do you find that there is something in yoga for whole of us? Okay, we have a body, and this body is connected to mind through the breath. As long as we breathe, we will be living, right? So there is a system called respiratory system. So in yoga, there is a lot more about the breathing. We'll be doing that one. Before that one, last time I told you about the asana. If I do standing asana, anyone who do yoga? Anyone? Raghuram sir, you do yoga? Anyone? Ram, you do? Oh my God. Anyone who do yoga? Anyone? Okay, you come. So anytime, see do standing asana. Now you have understood, if I do meditation, that will take care of mind. If I do breathing, that will take care of my respiratory system. If I do asanas, that will take care of my musculoskeletal system. That is clear for all of us? Now we'll go a little deeper. When we do standing asanas, so any posture you do? Yeah, any standing asana. So this is, okay, we call it Tadasana, like a tree posture. She's just stretching her body, okay? Or any other posture you do? Any posture if you remember? Okay, so this is Ardha Kati Chakrasana. Okay, Kati is the waist, she is moving. So anytime she do standing asana, on an average, it take care of her musculoskeletal system. How many muscles we have? More than 650 muscles. And most of the time we are just sitting like this. So either we use it or we lose it. You know that word? We are not using muscles. So we will be losing it. We have to use it. So asana take care of all 650 muscles. In gym it never happens. Okay. So standing asana take care of musculoskeletal system. The muscles in the joint, 350 joint, it lubricate. We give our vehicle for servicing. How often we give? And you never give this body for servicing, huh? Why so? There is no camera like our eyes. There is no pump like our heart. So it's an amazing body. Okay, now we need to give it for servicing. Okay. Next time when you give your vehicle, just think of your body also. There is no such machine like this body which can convert no matter what we eat. Finally, it will convert it into blood. Okay, science can't make blood outside. This body is required. So standing asana, musculoskeletal system. If she do any asana in the sitting, and you see, it's perfectly okay. Yeah. So sitting asana, this is Vajrasana. So she is working here. So all the asanas, what we do on sitting, it take care of our Musculoskeletal earth element is done. Sitting asana, water element. Any problem with the kidneys and reproductive system will taken care by sitting asana. Got it? Third asana. Third ways we do. Then what we do? You don't do it. So after sitting, what they do? They make us lie on the belly. Okay, na? We do any asana name you tell me, which you do on the belly. Okay, on the belly, you lie on the belly. Okay, we hold the back. Yeah, we do Dhanurasana, where we sit and we lie on the belly and we hold the back. So any asana we do on the belly will take care of which element? Fire element. Good. Then we turn other side. Okay, now we come on the back. You know, Pavan Muktasana and all that. No? Any asana we do like that will take care of air element. Clear it? Pavan Muktasana. Pavan means air. Okay. Then last come the inverted. We do headstand now. Head goes down. Okay. Sarvangasana. You can say Sarvangasana or headstand. More blood goes to the head region. It will take care of which nervous system? You know, every minute my body, my heart has to pump some blood. Around how much blood? You know, in 24 hours, how many liter of blood it pumps to the head? Around 2,000 liter of blood it has to pump against the gravity. So most of the cases now are happening cardiac arrest and the heart attack, because heart is, we are not making it move. Okay, now we are not taking it to that situation. We are not working out. So someday what happened? The cholesterol get deposited against the arteries and we are not able to supply the blood. Okay. So against the gravity, when we do headstand, what will happen? My head is down and heart is up. So more blood goes to the head. It will take care of my, you got it. Theoretically, you got it. Now when you do like this. Okay, na? No one is doing yoga, then no, I have to tell me. Okay, so this is how it works. It's very logical. You will not find any logic in any other form of exercise. Yoga has been practiced since thousands of years. Okay, they have some logic. Okay? Okay, so come back. Okay, so this is the breath. Okay, one more thing which I did not tell you last time, I want to share with you. So how many files you would have cleared by this time? Okay, so we still have 25 minutes. Most boring minutes, huh? Okay, so one more thing. When we are born, how a baby is born? Can anyone tell me? A baby is born with the head down. You know, in the womb only, the baby's nervous system is activated. Indians know it, right? Where you have heard that story? Abhimanyu? Yes, Abhimanyu. Anyone remember Abhimanyu? What was the Abhimanyu story he heard in the womb? He know how to go inside the Chakravyuh, but he don't know how to come outside. Okay, so what I want to convey that our nervous system get developed in the womb only. Okay, nervous system. We discussed 5 system, 5 element. You remember now? So nervous system already on the womb, and we are coming out of the womb, the head down. Then what we do? As we come out, the nervous system is already activated in the womb. We come out, the first thing what we do? We cry. Why do we cry? They hit the baby. Baby is not crying. They hit the baby to make baby cry. So what system get activated? Respiratory system. Okay. So for some time, baby remain how? Baby remain on the back. You know, for so many months, they keep the baby on the back. So baby is now, which system is activating? That's why all the asana, what we did in the lying on the back, take care of respiratory system. Just understand what is the logic. Then after some days, what the baby do? They make the baby turn on the stomach. Then slowly baby's digestive system get activated. Then they start feeding the baby. You know, they will not feed the baby. Babies on the, once baby start crawling and once baby strengthens the which system? Digestive system. They feed some solid. So which system has activated? You got it? Then slowly other system get activated. And finally which system will get activated? Musculoskeletal. When babies grows, then they have more muscles. So this is how. You understood the logic? And when we do asana, basically when I make the people do, every day we go in the backward chain. We go to that memories of our childhood. Okay, now we go to the lying on the belly, lying on the back, And whatever negative impression we have accumulated somewhere, we release it. Maybe many of you would not have been able to connect it, but this is how it works. Okay, now every day we relieve ourselves. Okay, standing, sitting, lying on the belly, back, and inverted. So 5 ways, 5 asana, clear. Okay, now so asana part is clear. Huh? I have cleared the asana part. Why we do asanas, how we do asanas, and what is the logic? Okay, we will be doing it on which day? 21st June. Once in a year. That's it. That will take care. Don't worry. Yoga is so powerful. I know that one. And just understanding will also work. But once you understand, and if you don't do now, you know, they say ignorance is bliss, right? As long as you don't know, that's okay. But once you know and you don't do, you have to take the burden. Huh? Okay. Now next thing, just try to find some time, morning, evening. It doesn't take much thing. One small yoga in one corner of the room. How much? Just 6 feet by 2 feet space. Anywhere. Okay? And you can join anyone virtually, whomever you like. 30 minutes and your body will sweat. Every pore will open. How many elements we have? Very good. Why we become sick? When any element having toxin related with is not thrown out of the body. Here, if there is any toxin in the body and we are not able to throw out of our body, we become sick. Okay, those 5 elements, okay, I will be behind those elements only. Okay, those 5 elements has waste in our body. If you know, when we do yoga, every day we are throwing those waste out of the body. Okay, what is the waste related to the space element? Yeah, stress, anxieties, worries, okay, negative thought, jealousy, hatred, and then what more? So many things are there, no? And we can't count that, and even modern science is not able to count that. So we will leave it. Okay, now what we can measure will go. But there is lot of stuff related with the mind, and that is the biggest problem for modern men today. We'll discuss it in meditation last 5 minutes. We'll quickly go over other element. Now what is the next element? Air, right. And then what's the next after air? Fire. Then what next? Water. Then? Okay, very good. So then after the space element, next is the air element. You know, when we lose the weight, what we lose? Do you think some fat will come out of the body? If it is 10 kg of weight I am losing, you know, 8.5 kg is around only. What is that? In air, what is that? Carbon dioxide. You just Google it, okay? So when I'm doing exercise, what I'm doing? I'm throwing more carbon dioxide, the glucose plus oxygen, okay? So we'll be throwing carbon dioxide out of the body plus energy, okay? So from morning to evening, modern science says 70% of metabolic waste, whatever we throw from morning to evening, 70% is in the form of carbon dioxide. What? If my breath is not proper and I'm not breathing deeply, slowly, rhythmically, I'm not able to throw the toxin out of the body and I'm going to have some problem. 70% done. Okay, keep breathing, keep exhaling. We'll do that one. 20% in form of through the skin. Okay, now there in per square inch there are 3,000 pores. If you have never done workout, body will not sweat to that extent. If you work out within 3-4 months, your body's pores will open and you will be able to throw the toxin. So 20% we throw in the form of sweat. That is fire element. Got it? How much is done? 90. Then what is the next system? Urinary system and other discharges. Okay? Urinary discharges and other discharges related to the water, 7%. And only 3% we throw in the form of excreta. Okay? And we feel that if this is done, then done. It's not like that. Where we need to focus? We need to focus more on breathing. So are you ready for breathing? We'll do some breathing. Okay, just take deep breath. Take your hands here.